Good morning, good-looking people. And you're good-looking because you're always looking, and of course, you're finding the good in everything. How are you? How was Shabbos? Hope you're well. We're continuing the celebrations of the 12th and the 13th of Tammuz. As we talked about on Friday, right before Shabbos, that yesterday, which was Shabbos, was the 12th, and today's the 13th of Tammuz, and how special those days are, especially in the Chabad calendars. We are celebrating both the birthday of the previous Rebbe, the Rebbe Rayatz. We're also celebrating his release from prison. And the Rebbe Rayatz stood for the ultimate sacrifice. He put himself on the line to spread Torah for all the Jewish people, not just himself, not just for his Hasidim or his immediate circle. He put himself all out there for all Jewish people. And we learned yesterday in the Hayom Yom and some of the other notes that every single Jew has what to be grateful to the Rebbe Rayatz for what he did. And what we take from the Rebbe Rayatz and what we're talking about yesterday and what we're talking about today is all about not being comfortable with the status quo wherever you may be. It's about pushing yourself, about getting to it. As we said, doubling up, digging deep, do whatever you need to do to add to your daily lives. Whether it's getting up on the right side of the bed from the morning from Negovasser, whether it's learning better, whether it's davening better, adding tzedakah, not being shy about asking somebody to put on tefillin, helping or encouraging women to light Shabbos candles. There's so much to do, and that's really what comes out from the 12th and the 13th, about making sure we're pushing onwards and upwards and doing something else and not being comfortable. Let's read the Hayom Yom today for the 13th of Tammuz. So, this is a chronology of what took place and also a message from the previous Rebbe. On this date in 1927, the Rebbe Rayatz was actually granted his freedom. So on the 12th, he was notified of his freedom. On the 13th, he was actually granted his freedom. His imprisonment began at 2:15 on Wednesday morning, the 15th of Sivan in 1927. As we mentioned, it was also his 47th birthday that year. He remained in exile in Kostroma until 12:30 p.m. on Wednesday, the 13th of Tammuz in 1927. The following is an excerpt from from a letter of the Rebbe Rayatz in anticipation of the 5th anniversary of the Festival Liberation. So what he's saying here is there were so many Farbrengens that were going on, and it was impossible to participate in everybody's Farbrengen. So what he did is he sent out a mimer to everybody that they should learn at their Farbrengens, and that way he was able to participate with every single person at their event. I'm enclosing a mimer. In this way, I'm participating with our friends, the men of the Hasidic Brotherhood. May you all prosper wherever you live. Amen. And I'm together with you at the Farbrengens, at which you strive to strengthen the spiritual lifestyle of Hasidus by setting aside and observing fixed times for the study of the teachings of Hasidus, with the aim of being aroused to actually the ideals discussed there. And he continues as follows: May our God and our God of our fathers bless the entire Hasidic Brotherhood, themselves, their wives, their children, and their grandchildren, together with all our brothers of the house of Israel. May Hashem be with all of you and bestow upon you all the manner of blessings, both spiritual and material. Amen. So to regroup, today is not just a sentimental day. Today is a day of springboarding. It's a day of jumping to a new level. Think about it that you've got a rocket pack on your back today. That with whatever you decide to do today, any achlatas, any resolutions you take upon yourself, and hopefully many, both in the fixed times of study of Torah and also in being better people, today is a day that energy from the day will help you achieve those goals. Have a great day. Have an awesome week and a successful week. And we'll talk some more tomorrow.